District play highlights week 6 across the metro Richmond area with one matchup that will put Chesterfield County under the spotlight.
Some of those battles we had back in the day with Troy Taylor when he was there, whoever had the ball last was going to win.
We're curious to see, we're excited to see kind of where we stack up with, obviously a very talented Thomasdale team.
6th ranked Thomasdale is 4-0 for the third time in 4 seasons and whose dark zone defense has allowed 2 offensive touchdowns all year.
Man, when Friday night's lights come on, especially on that defensive side of the ball, man, that switch comes on, and those are some of the most focused kids we've had in a number of years. I mean, they lock in, they know what they're doing. Even in practice, sometimes we think they don't know what they're doing. Come Friday night, it's like, wow, maybe they were listening to us.
One of the surprises this season in the Central region has been Meadowbrook. They're 4-0 for the first time since 2011, having outscored their opponents 172-23.
And that's just our kids trusting the schemes, trusting each other, and just making plays when their numbers are called. We're spreading the ball around. Our defense is flying around. Each week we kind of have a different, player of the week, which, our kids are feeding off of that.
In our game of the week, the Knights will make the short trip down Route 10 to Mackmore Stadium and face the Monarchs in a showdown that could show how deep the Central District is this season.
I mean, there's not many years that you don't see 6 or 7 teams from the Central District in the playoffs, and in many cases those teams win their first round games, and a lot of them are winning their second and third round games. So, to be battle tested this early in the season, to be able to play a great team like Meadowbrook, I think it's prepared us.
We've said from the start, like, we're only as good as we allow ourselves to be, and we're only as good as this community is going to let us be. So, the backing that we've had, my phone's been jumping all weekend, and it's a beautiful thing.
Meadowbrook will look to end another long drought against a Central District foe Friday night. The Monarchs have lost 7 straight to Thomasdale, and in 5 of those games have not scored more than 8 points. Reporting for the Game of the Week, I'm Sean Robertson, CBS 6 Sports.